dances by him. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Mama, go! Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Moores gets set to pass. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Now Moores. Now he'll tuck this and run. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
On the ground, here's the rookie from Ole Miss. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ready, break! Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 44-yard line, here's a second and 8.
Go! Just the Eagles!
To throw is Moores. Wright's got it. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This now a third and 4.
Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Morse. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Not quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Turn this TV off. Ain't no my type activity, so don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? take a risk, I take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog.
Right, right, left, net, ready.
Throwing. Love. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
Set. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here we go. Hut.
Love from the gun on third down. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here we go now on first and goal.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Play fake. Here's Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. So the completion good for 6 yards. And 3rd and 1 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Ready.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. The Packers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Set, move, go. Block 40. Ready.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Got it. Let's go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
50, green, ready.
Level sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9.
Set, ready.
Love looking to throw it. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
3rd down.
Watch out now. 50 striker. 3. Hut.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Set, go, set.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Ready up.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
33, yellow. 10 cycles. Hut.
Love now. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. 10 black. Set hut.
On play action. Love to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
White. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the end around, here comes Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And unfortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Throwing on second and long. Moores. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long.
And it's third down.
See where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
60 Bobcats!
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. A good pickup there at 22.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Here now, second and 4.
Come on. 19, Tiger, 19.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Off the bootleg. Morse. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Red, cycle. Ready. Yellow, 52, blue. Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
red. Down. Smash, red. Black 40. Set, cut.
Final play of the half. Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
Love. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Ready up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go red. Red, 38. Hunt.
They'll try the left side. Hancock. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Third down at 6.
Let's go now. 10 black. Blue is striker.
Here's Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So you think it's not tough playing quarterback in the NFL? How about what we just saw there? The rush got home on third down. He had to stand in there and take the shot as he released it. Throws on target, though, and it's good enough to keep the drive moving.
Go, yellow, 22. Set.
They'll run on first down. Hancock. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Set. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he's got it. Got his man on the end around. Complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Ready.
Counter play with Jacobs. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set, ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Down. 50, green. Red, cycle.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Ball red. Here we go, here we go. Black, 95. Ready.
Now Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Right, here we go. Smash, red. Ready.
Back to throw. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
62, blue. Yellow, zoom. Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Now a give, right side. Hancock. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for 3rd.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Moores gets set to pass. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. Down to the 10. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. 14, the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Love wants to shift things around.
White.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The Packers on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Ready, field, black, 33, red, yellow, flag, blue. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Hey, green, 50, blaster, 6.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black. Clock, 10. Ready?
Throwing. Love. And this one too low.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch out. Here we go. Here we go. Green Jack. Black. 95.
Hey, check them out.
52 blaster. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Intended for safety.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Red. Ready. Yellow. 43. Black shot. Set. Hut.
To the air again. Love. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love back to it here after the pick 6. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This is 2nd and 8.
Set. Hut. Big set. Hut.
Love, they go play action now. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation. This is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
32. Striker. Set.
Love from the gun. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
Set. Ready. Hut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
60 Eagles, 60.
To throw is Moores. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Moores. They'll try and do this himself. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Now that's a killer, because you think you get it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a 1st down. Drives you crazy as defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turn. Of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Viking 18.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he will have a Saints 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for them. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
On the jump. Let's go now.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jordan Mason, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are close. Again on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Jones. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line, 12 yards. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. Third and long. Looking to throw. Booker. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Back to throw. Booker. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Saints, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.